offered by the St. Paul Fire and Marine Insurance Company for the recovery of
What a world.
automobile.
What a
By
world.
passenger touring 1915
It's your boy Crack back at it one time.
16697, chassis number 16708.
I was watching Gypsy.
37328. Color body, dark blue, hood and fender, black.
Just not getting into it, Gypsy. No offense. No offense. Just can't get into it. Good morning, whoever's with me. Let's try and wait on some people to get in here. Yeah. Ooh. I fucked my back up just a hair bit. I didn't realize it. Oh. J-Bo's going to rehab right now. I mean, he's been at like a waiting center since Thursday or something. So J-Bo's really got, I'm going to Doty. I found out who Kentucky was. But anyway, so J-Bo is currently still in London at the, I forget what you would exactly call it, but it's like a waiting station, more than Debs. It's basically somewhere like a detox or something, and somewhere you just stay until you get to go to your long-term residence for rehab. And J-Bo is proudly going to do 6 months. When I spoke to J-Bo, he never had so much motivation. Now he got some little 19-year-old pussy. J-Bo's about 6 years. I'm 42. J-Bo's 35 or something. But J-Bo says he's got the prettiest little 19-year-old, and they're going to go fishing. Me personally, I could fuck with no 19-year-old, but I ain't knocking on J-Bo. J-Bo find him a good woman and keep him in check, and she's into older guys. Good for fucking J-Bo. Right? He needs a chance in life. And he's so fucking motivated. And the day before he went to rehab, or the day that he went to see his parole officer, I was like, what the fuck, J-Bo? You just told me you was smoking the fake weed and taking your gabapentins, right? And he was like, well, fuck it, I got high one last time. I did some boxing, I shot my head. Like, ah, damn, J-Bo. Well, it costed him a 30-day rehab period, which was a good thing because he himself turned it into 6 months. J-Bo could have said, fuck it, went for 30 days, come back, stayed on probation, and been done with it by the fall. Completely done with all the state bullshit with parole. But no, J-Bo decided that he's sick of the bullshit. He's ready to go get right so he can put the foolish fruit, as they calls it, to this little 19-year-old. She must be a pretty little girl because, I mean, J-Bo is really sprung on putting the foolish fruit in this girl. So, as for me, fucked my back up. And I don't know where. I don't know if I did it when I fell the other day with Will Willie. I don't know if I did it helping DJ's ass or if I did it fucking helping my landlord. And I been fucked up on those relaxers. Well, they don't fuck you up. I don't mean it like that. They just knock you the fuck out. So, my landlord hurt my feelings. I understand his point of view, and in no way would I ever be mad at my landlord because he's a fan. My landlord is my fan, but I understand this point of view, but when he sends me a message, I can't help this building's old, just like he can't help it's old. And if we can't find no leaks in here and it leaked down below on the beauty shop below us and it costs them money, I can't help if it's leaking and it's nothing I've did. And he knows I'm 21. I even showed him where I thought it was leaking at, and it's not the right spot, even though he thinks it is. I just let him win that argument, right? My landlord's a lot younger than me. He's about 30, 32 something. But he's smart and he owns half of Harlan and he's already a millionaire and this and that. He's a good dude. Like, there's nothing I can't say nothing bad about him. But if I end up having to move right now, I would be fucked. I don't know how in the hell. Right now, if I got an eviction notice, I wouldn't want to be one of them people to get hold out and stay here as long as I could and trash the place when I left or nothing. No, I mean, yeah, I might think it's funny when I say my granny had a trailer park, but when then people would leave and say, fuck it, keep the deposit and just leave it destroyed or just leave it destroyed and just up and move. I know how that is to have to clean them messes up. So I couldn't believe the way my landlord worded it. He was as nice as he could be, and he told me he was like, "I know you do as much as you can for me. I'm very appreciative of what you do, but I would rather have your apartment empty than have this conversation again." And I tried to call him an hour ago, and he didn't pick up yet. But was telling me he wasn't mad at me. He's just frustrated at the situation. I can't help it fucking leak down there. What can I mean, this building's old, and like the guys that worked for him said, when it leaked before, when I shit in there and used them non-flushable ass wipes and fucked it up downstairs and shit flew rained on all them people, then that was my fault. But if he had a few things fixed, that wouldn't have happened. But I did use ass wipes that says non-flushable, so I paid for that out of my own pocket. That was my money. Right now, Daddy ain't got the money to move, and I don't want to move. I love where I live, but here's the way I'm looking at it. It's about once every 3 or 4 months or less, they something bucks up here. Like, my ceiling is destroyed above my bathroom, and used to a year ago this time, you could be in there taking a shit. You could feel the wind blowing down from the ceiling and hit your back. Then right over where you come in my living room, the whole ceiling's still leaking right there. So when that falls in on me, what's going to happen? You know what I mean? I moved in here, and I'm not knocking my landlord when I say this. That's my nigga for real. Like, that's my dog. But when I moved in here, there was bed bugs. Yeah, I got every message. Me and my kid both saved. We moved in here. Now they didn't. After we got them out of this bedroom, they was never, I don't think, in the bedroom beside me, my kids. But they was in my living room. Well, they destroyed my couch, and it took me from May of 22 until January of 23 to get them out of here. That is me working, my landlord working. My landlord did go to his ever, ever extent he could to get the bitches out of here. You should have seen the worker that come in here when I had to call them and tell them to come up here. She started itching as soon as she walked in. Like, she was scratching herself walking, look at my bathroom ceiling. So don't think I'm in any way dissing my landlord. He bought stuff off YouTube, off other websites. he come up here and he used a heat treatment where it has to get like 13 or 1400 degrees and still couldn't kill them. But like I said, they was only in that one spot. So as long as I stayed out of that one spot, they didn't spread. And then finally last year, about literally almost to the day, I hadn't had my money long. And I got it in the middle of January. I had finally got the shit to clean it with and mixed it with this stuff that they got off YouTube. And my buddies ripped that place up in there and killed them, and they ain't a bed bug, and probably in a square mile here now. Bed bugs are horrible. A new bed. Oh yeah, they'll destroy your whole fucking house. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll destroy your whole house. I've got some stuff in there in that closet that that'll kill a million. Yeah, I got some good shit here. I got stuff with a fucking spray bottle, a little cart, like a vape cart but bigger. Thank you, Ashley Don. I don't got to worry about them now. Unless fucking somehow Frog brings them in here. I mean, the very few times I let him in here, I was in there taking a piss about 30 minutes ago before I got on here. I was making my coffee. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. And I heard somebody knock on my door. And I said, what the fuck? I ain't even going to yell who is it or I'm coming. They knock again. And by the time I walk in there and look, there's nobody at my door. And the lawyer's not open. And the other people, it wasn't them. I come in here and open the window and look out, and there's nobody walking either way. I don't know who knocked on my door. I talked to that son bitch the other day. Yeah, I talked to Frog, and he left a cigarette butt on the steps. Then he turned around and never did come back to get his phone. But when he needs that phone to sell it for some liquor or something, I'll see. J-Bo said, okay, send me the pic of that shit bandit. Uh, yeah, that J-Bo's just sitting in a rehab place waiting. Hell yeah, you have to get rid of all that stuff. Good morning, Kentucky. You about have to get rid of everything. My couch, I had that bitch since 2018, and I probably slept 3 years of my life on that couch since 2018. And I had to get rid of my couch, but that was the only thing that they got in was my couch. Like my recliner that I pass out in all the time. It's right here. Was right beside my fucking couch, and they never would hit that recliner. My back is so fucked up. I don't know what I did to it. I guess when I fell or something. But anyway, after I get some coffee in me, get woke up myself, and figure out what I'm going to do with my landlord. If we need to go ahead and make some kind of mutual agreement for me to go ahead and bounce, that way we're cool. I'll go ahead and try to find somewhere else. I'm a little slow this morning. I'm only on 1 cup of coffee. My throat was hurting me last week and week before last from talking too much. That's what I'm fixing to do right now. And I got a goodie powder. Actually, I got a, I don't know where I put it. It's a back and body. But let me go get this other cup of coffee started. I'll be right back. Check on you peoples if you're from Harlan. Somebody was found dead. Oh, that's what I was about to say. Somebody was found dead on the railroad tracks this morning. And I don't know, should I say a name or not? Let's see. J-Bo, okay, bub, I love you, dog. They will be taking my phone later, but I'll call Dad and let him know how I'm doing, bub. I tell Dad to keep you informed on how I'm doing, J-Bo. My coffee machine sounds funny. Hang on. Now, I know the name. I don't know the person. Has anybody else from Have you heard anybody else heard anything about anybody being found on the tracks in Evarts? Because it was told to me as I was starting this live. That's why I wrote it in the title. And let's see what I can find. Hang on. Hang on, I'll speak on it. Hey, homie, have you heard anything about us being found on being found dead on the tracks in Everett this morning? He's a younger dude. His dad is blah blah. Hell, last I heard, he was doing good. His brother is a mess. I don't know, man. We're definitely losing too many, especially these younger ones. So it's a younger dude. This is yeah, I'm not in order to say nobody's name. I'll just say this: I'm glad it wasn't Devin Farley. Uh, I'm asking somebody else right now, but yeah. So this is what I'm thinking. If me and my landlord come to some kind of mutual agreement, why would I want to leave this apartment just for me? Yeah, really. If this is the truth about who I think it is, even though I don't know the person personally, I don't think I do know his dead father. I know his brother. I know his other brother. I know his whole family. But I don't know this little young cat. But so this is what I'm thinking I'm about to do. My medicine, they're just gonna keep cutting me off this medicine. And I'm thinking about relocating to Tennessee. I don't know how. But the thing about getting off of that shit, Kentucky, is um, so uh, like when you get to doing fentanyl, even though seriously, how many times have I done fentanyl? Definitely, we'll say 7 or less times that I've actually done powder fentanyl. Now, doing the pills that's got fentanyl in them, I've done them a few times on purpose. But the thing about it is I've never been hooked on the shit. That's not a whole lot for me to do it. I mean, like, I've been lucky. That's nothing. Yeah, my little bit of experimentation with fentanyl is not shit. These people out here that has to have, but what I'm saying with my experimentation, I learned what everybody else learned, but I got that monkey off my back before he settled down on my back. That shit will make you hurt. That shit would make the hell. I probably done enough dope to pay your house off. Um, you find out and get dope sick and Jones and hurt and crave fentanyl. You can snort a line, and in 20 or 30 minutes, kind of like the fake pot, you're jonesing for it. Your body will jones for it. Heroin, on the other hand, is just as deadly and fucking dangerous, but it will not do you that way